this is Karen, and this is another Easter box special video. This is box number 3, and it's quite a decent size. It's really pretty to look at, complete with the ribbons around it, and you'll recognise the flowers. I'm using the same type of flowers that I did with this one. As you can see, the one I made the other day holds quite a bit as far as lollies go. So this is the one we're making today, and ta-da! 4 Easter eggs. So without any further ado, all the sizes and everything can be found on my blog. I'm actually using up some of my old cardstock. This was the Naturals White, and it's a really thick cardstock. It's actually as thick as the Whisper White, maybe the Whisper White thick, maybe even a little bit thicker. As you can see, I've just marked on it exactly which piece this is. So this is the top, and with the top, move my cutter out the way. With the top, I'll just move that down a bit so you can see, we're going to score it all the way around at 1.5. And it doesn't matter about where I've written on it, because that will be hidden once it's all put together. So there we go. Now this is the base of the box, and this one will be scored at 2.5 all the way around. As I said, you'll be able to find the measurements for these on my blog. Okay, that's all of the scoring done. I don't know whether you can see the lines, but yeah. Okay, so as with all boxes, we will just fold on the score lines and give them a good crease with the bone folder. That's one. Okay, and that's the top. So as with normal, we go around and wedge and cut on the 4 squares on the outer edges. Flip that round and do the same on this side. Just make sure that I've got that perfectly trimmed to the edge there. And one more. And that's the top done. Really easy. And we do the same with the bottom of the box, but with this one, what I'm going to do is turn it 90 degrees and cut again, so that we don't get some sides that are extra strong and the other sides are really weak. And it also means that none of these overlap. So come round to this side. Like so. One more. There we go. Okay. Now I'll be back in just a few minutes, and I'm going to put tape on all the corners. Okay, I've just gone over and burnished all of the tear and tape, and now I'm going to take them off to put the box together. The reason I'm using this is it's still quite warm in my craft room. It's been a really weird day today. We've had storms, we've had rain, and the heat's come back again. So while it's still warm, I've decided to use the tear and tape instead of the fast fuse. Okay, so that's all of those four corners done. So we're just going to marry up each corner nice and neat. As you can see, there goes our writing on the corner. And one more, and I'm just going to burnish each of the tabs on the inside of the box, so it's nice and strong now, it's not going to come apart. And then I've already burnished all of these as well, so out with the craft knife and just peel all of the backing papers off for the lid. One more to go. There we go. So we'll just pop all of these together as well. And I actually put the tape as close to the score line and fold as possible so that we get a nice crisp corner. And once again, give each of the tabs a really good burnish on the inside so we know they're not going to come off. And there we go, we have our box almost completed. Okay, now I mentioned the other day that this is fast becoming one of my favourite 2015-2017 in colours, and it really is. Now I'm going to have to say goodbye to it as it fades into the distance, but for now we will pop these onto the sides and we'll look at this pretty green. Sorry about that, my camera ran out again. So as I was saying, for now we're going to make use of this beautiful cucumber crush and have a pretty green box for Easter. As most of you would be aware, and maybe some of you aren't, we're actually coming to the end of our year, our Stampin' Up year, and the end of our annual catalogue for 2016-2017. In the next week or two, you will see a lot of girls start making projects with some of our new papers that are coming out. Eastern Palace, I do believe it's called. So if you would like a catalogue, just drop me a message at dolallycrafts.com and I will get one out in the mail for you. Okay. Now, our lid is almost finished. We've got, once again, the Fun Flower Punch. Unfortunately, can't get it anymore, but I do have it here. So I'm making use of it. You could use the Succulents die set, or a number of flower die sets or punches that we've got. This is the Pansy Punch, and the small one is the Petite Petals Punch. They make gorgeous multi-layered flowers, as you can see from that. So out with the glue dots, And we'll get our flower put together. Smack dab in the middle with our fun flower punch. Then in the middle of that we're going to put our pansy punch. And then last but not least is our petite petals punch, smack dab in the middle of that. And to top it all off, I will bring out our basic pearls and rhinestones. In the centre of that one I put a pearl, but I think with this one I'm going to put a little bit of bling on it. So out with our basic rhinestones. Just make sure when you're picking them out off the cardstock that you actually get, whoops, and I've just ruined that one I think. Just make sure when you're taking it off the paper that you get the glue dot as well. There we go, I did get it. Okay, and just to finish off the box lid, I'm hoping, because this is the last that I've got, whew, it's going to be a tight fit here, but I'm going to pop in, right, I need my tear and tape, and I'm going to leave a little bit off the edge there to give an extra tightness to the ribbon. And I'm trying to stretch the ribbon out at the same time as I'm stretching the tape so that the ribbon stays fairly straight. There we go, that's the end there. So pop that to the side. Give this a bit of a burnish to make sure it's well and truly stuck so that the backing comes off. And then what we will do, pop that and the extra tape on there, and I'm just wrapping it around the box and giving it a smooth over with my thumb just to make sure it's well and truly stuck. Ooh. And then we'll just bring it to here, and there we go, we have that well and truly stuck there. Now I need this to be 10 centimeters and then a little bit of overhang. And then what I'm going to do, I've actually got some extra large glue dots here, so I'm going to pop that in the middle there, whoops, like so, and then bring one side in and fasten it down, and then the other side in and fasten that down so that we've got a loop like that, a double loop, and then bring another one in and pop that over the join there like so. There we go, pop that half on, wrap it round, bring it over, and I might just trim that fluffy bit off so it doesn't show on the front. There we go, and then one more big glue dot like so on the back join like that, and then we find the join at the front, and there we go, pop that on there, bring that box back in. This doesn't have to be for Easter eggs, but there you go, really pretty little box there. And just for show, I will pop in 4 of the Aldi Easter eggs that I bought. My husband and my daughter have discovered that I have a chocolate stash in here. I don't eat them myself, but they're sure making use of them. Okay, and there we go. And as you can see, you can lift the box up by the lid and it's not going to fall off. So, I hope you like today's boxes. There we go, they fit 4 little Easter eggs in, and they would even fit 4 of the Cadbury cream filled eggs if they are your hidden favourites. Okay, I will see you tomorrow with the final box. Bye bye.